Okay, that was weird. Okay, so I am back and I have my new internet package and a new modem. Lighting seems a little weird, right? It seems dark here. Maybe it's because what if this might, it's because I have the dark screen here. I kind of need to invest in a light so that it's always bright, but who's got money for that? But yeah, and I've also changed my stream settings, higher bit rate and everything. So I'm hoping that the quality on this live stream is going to be better than normal, but we shall see. The last time I did this, my streaming software kept glitching out, so hopefully it doesn't do that again. Okay, I'm going to start, before I play a game, I'm going to start with my usual warm-up of hitting 31 on Puzzle Streak. So I think you can see my whole board. And yeah, let's just get going, trying to get my tactics in. There's a fork immediately here, but we are down the exchange, but then that actually wins a piece at the end. But this one's a little tricky because I'm worried about this, but no, that should be good. And yeah, take with the knight. Yeah, it was still kind of a tricky one though. This picks up the queen for the knight. I'll be ahead material at the end of this exchange. This is so we have check and then mate. Yeah, kind of a weird one though. And this picks up the queen. Zwisch and Zug. This should be good enough. We're up a piece, a rook. And just mate in 1. Mate in 2. Just win the rook, and if he pushes rook b1, it's not so simple. Okay, let me think. So yeah, it takes d2. Then I just get a rook d7 then. Yeah. Oh, check, looking good. If he goes to the 7th rank, this one's a little tricky. Yeah, so if he goes to the 7th rank somewhere, I can give another check, but he can escape. Then I give another check, or actually, then I can take the rook, and then I have bishop f4. I think that's good. I'm not 100% sure though. Check. Sorry, what am I doing? Yeah, check. Yeah, well, check. I should say he goes there instead. And then yeah, he comes into d6. I give, actually that's just mate. That's just mate. Yeah. So I only have to calculate him moving. Sorry, I have to calculate him moving to these other 2 squares. If he goes here, I just win. That's just mate, or not mate, but it should be a mate. I won't even calculate it. And if he goes here, it will transpose. Yeah. And then I didn't look at this because I would just take the rook in this case. Okay. This should just pick up. Yeah, we'll be up the exchange at the end. And I can take the bishop, and then there's a fork. There's just a mate. We are black. Huh? Oh, okay. Yeah, so, well, we have to queen. And mate. Dumb one. I think I can... Maybe not. You can take back with the queen. So just fork. Forking should be good. If he tries to attack my queen, I just take his queen. Yeah, so kind of a dumb one. And we have a check. We can win his bishop. Ooh, but there's some action down here. So do I need, is there a win here? Yeah. That's a funny looking mate. It's a mate in 2. Yeah, really bizarre looking mate. It's not a mate, that's why it's bizarre. Yeah, there's the mate. Okay. And so, lots of moves look good. Like I'm thinking about f7. Even f7 looks good, but he might just be able to take and then just go here. And if I take on g4 first, if he protects the rook. Oh, this is a complicated one. Why are they giving me? I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Yeah, so if he brings up the king, well, then maybe knight f6, and he comes back, and then I'm winning. Yeah, so that, if I take and then king h6, I think knight f5 looks good. You could take on h5 though. But then I have knight g7. Yeah, and if he recaptures on g4, well, I guess that's not good, right? Oh, my brain does not want to do this. Okay, I'll look at pushing again. So f7. He can't ignore it. So, and he probably wants to move his rook. If he goes to g7, then I queen. So, and he has 2 other squares. If he goes to h8, he's off of the g file, and then I take here. Okay, so it's just it was my original instinct. I should have just went for it. Now, taking doesn't make sense. Oh, there is a no. Yeah, I don't think so. So I think I should take the knight on f7. I am hitting his rook. I don't see a counter attack that I need to worry about. If he saves the rook, then I can take here. It should be good enough. Ugh, yeah, I did not like that one. Did not like that one. Well, what's wrong with HG? I don't see anything wrong with it. And he's threatening queen h2, so can I just go rook h1? Rook h1. Yeah, is that all that is? Terrible. I hate that puzzle. Instinct is to take on d3 with check, and then I just win the bishop on f4. He does get a oh, and then he can't even fork after. Okay, And this should, okay, what about a check here? And he king takes. It's not quite mate. Yeah, I should know this one instantly, right? But so check, queen f8, and then queen c4, and yeah, that'll be it. Okay. Black. So I wonder, can I go queen takes c4? You know, if rook takes, oh, that's just equal though, is it not? If I take on c4, rook takes c4, and then I give a rook check, queen blocks, takes, that's just equal. So if I go rook d1 first, he has to recapture. Then check, then I play rook, yeah, that's it. Then I play rook e1. We're down a bishop. Can I just go queen takes e4? I'm up a pawn. We probably need more than a pawn. So I guess I could take it with the knight then. And he's still pinned here, and that's a problem. For him. Okay, so usually knight a5 is the solution to everything. And that does look good here. I don't see how he can defend. Yeah, that does not look good for him. Black, check, knight c8 looks like the only move. Okay, kind of a dumb one. The last one. 4 viewers. Hello, viewers. Say hi if you're viewing. So let's look at b5 check. He has 2 square. Oh, that's mate. That's mate. This should win the rook. Yeah, they're throwing out some dumb ones now. And, trades rooks. We should be, oh, maybe not. Okay, so do I just win his knight here? Another dumb one? That should be good enough. Yeah, they're throwing in some stupidly easy ones. Okay, this one's a little harder. Oh, deflection? No, of what? It doesn't make any sense. Okay, so I don't know. This one's tricky because, yeah, I can trade and then take on c4. Is that winning? I mean, I definitely prefer black, but I'm not so sure. I definitely prefer black there. That's probably it. Yeah, I don't see what else it could possibly be. So, yeah, I'm going to just take on C. But that's a terrible puzzle. It's not really a puzzle. Yeah, that's terrible. Okay, this looks almost like a Legal. Yeah, this is a Legal's mate. So mate in 2 here. Okay. There must be a mate. Check, and then a rook, and then what here? Looks good. Yeah, that's. I don't think I have to calculate that. That should just be good. Now he could sack the queen, but that's still good for us. But it almost seems like there'd be more than one way to win here. But I'm going to go with this. Yeah, this just looks too good. Yeah, he does sack the queen. Okay, last one. Well, we have limited options here. So if I take on f7, that loses. Yeah, I guess the question is, can I survive that? Yeah, then I take the bishop. That's the secret sauce. I think, but what if he gives me a check? Then I go back to f8, but that's very advanced. Yeah, we take here. And then we have good the check, and then he can't because our queen will protect any further checks from him. Actually, yeah. And then we just come here, and he has no more checks. Yeah. Okay. Did the 31 in 16 minutes. That's actually pretty good. Pretty good timing. So, or pretty good time. So I'm pretty pleased with that. But then again, yeah, most of those were easy. That was a pretty easy run. They didn't throw really tricky ones at me. Maybe one. Let me tend to that message, and then I will play a classical game. Okay. So I'm going to switch to a classical game here. Since my last stream yesterday, I didn't play any games, but I fell above the top 500 mark because I guess other people gained ratings. So I'd like to get back into the top 500 and get back to 2100 on classical. That would be nice. Yeah, so I'll give it about 5 minutes to try to get a game. If I don't get one, oh, there we go. We got one. 2045 opponent. Oh, and it's established. So that's what we like to see. Not a new account. French, golly. Do I want to play my new? I'm going to brave it out, folks. Knight c3. This is an exclusive. This is the first time I've ever played Knight c3 in a classical game. Or on Lichess. And so I have no idea what I'm doing. No idea what I'm doing. Can I take on d5? Do I want to take on d5? Then it's like a d4 opening. Well, is it though? No, not really. Because the e-pawns are gone. No, I'll keep that tension. I think I'll play. But then if I do this and then he plays knight f6, then my knight feels awkward. I wonder if I should play e5, you know? This is a waiting move, I'm guessing. Maybe, okay, I think this is more in line with the spirit of knight c3, what little I know of it. So yeah, I'll play e5. Okay, so now are we just going? Are we just getting a non? Okay, well now I will just play knight f3. I wonder if c5 is a thing here. So maybe I should have played. Yeah, maybe I should have played bishop e3. Bishop d3. Or should I play? Yeah, maybe I should play bishop e3 here. I have no idea. Or bishop d3. Bishop d3. I'm not really worried about c4 so much. Yeah, I'll try bishop d3. Bishop e3 would be my second choice there. And yeah, I still have no idea how this is supposed to be played. I guess I'll just, well, I guess he's threatening to take, right? So I have to play bishop e3 now or take, right? And then he's got this. He's got a lot of, okay, I don't know. This should be okay though, right? Or am I losing e5? I don't even know. I might just be losing here, but that's the risk I took with the opening. I don't know. But you got to give me credit for being brave. For playing something I don't know. Okay, so if I take with the knight, then I lose e5. If I take with the bishop, I lose my bishop pair. So I really don't know what I'm doing, eh? Can I afford to give up e5? I don't think so, Tim. So yeah, he's gonna get my bishop pair. But I will have 3 pieces developed and he will have none. So maybe I can count that as compensation. Yeah, I don't know. Bishop c5 now, maybe. I don't know. Then I have knight b3 and I'm attacking and defending. I'm not sure about that. Although I would kind of prefer the knight on the king side because that's where I want to attack. So tempting to play knight b3. I would play that in a blitz game probably. Okay, so I don't have to. Okay, so I think I just castle now. Don't screw around, just castle. And maybe I could have entertained queen g4. Okay, so here, yeah, I still might have, okay, well, queen g4, he can take on b2. And that's probably bad for me. So I might have to play knight b3 here. Looks like, yeah, I feel torn here. I think I should get points for bravery for playing an opening I don't know. On the other hand, it kind of sucks that I get a arguably bad position because I did that. Now I don't know if it's actually bad or not. I mean, our development is better. Our king is safer. But black has, it feels like black has more play on the queen side. Like my pieces are a little awkward where they are, like on d3, c3, and b3. Those are awkward places for my pieces. So they're developed, but they're not really greatly placed. So for black, I'm assuming he might develop this way, although that's kind of difficult because I'll just take on g6. So maybe he's deciding, does he want to play rook c8 or castle queenside? What does he want to do? Yeah. So what is that about? I'm not sure. I don't really understand. I could play queen g4. Yeah, I'm not sure what this bishop c6 was about. There must have been a reason, but I'm not sure. So if I go queen g4 and he castles, then I might have knight d4. Well, there's still b2. Yeah, b2 is still undefended there. Okay, if he castles, I might have maybe knight a4. Don't know if I want that trades. And if he moves somewhere else, yeah, I don't know. Queen g4 stops his bishop from moving, but he can just castle. I could play rook e1. Eventually that might be useful. Could go maybe like king h1, f4, f5. Could be dangerous down the road, probably so. a4, he can put things on b4. Would rather not do that. Still don't know. This was still a weird move though. But, I have no idea what to do. Maybe he didn't want me playing queen f3, and that's why he did it. Yeah, I don't know. There's queen g4, there's rook e1. Queen g4 castles. Then maybe queen d4. Castles queen d4. Then what? Yeah, I really have no idea. I'm just going to play queen g4. I have I looked at everything that I could. I don't want to spend more time on it. Yeah, but I should think of a reply if he castles. I don't know what he's doing there. I don't know what he's doing with that. Maybe I can get a knight on c5. So knight a4. And he moves the queen somewhere. And then knight c5. But so what? So what? Who cares? Like maybe I could sack on e6, but that just loses the bishop, actually, or the queen. Then there's almost a mate, actually. Oh no, he can trade. Yeah, that's a lot of sacks. But, Yeah, it's I can get a knight on c5, but so what? So what? He blocked his bishop, so maybe well there's still queen b2. Yeah, that's always a problem. Although technically, okay, it gets a little sharp. Then I could take and then play here, or then play knight a4. But it's said that's too messy. Can also offer the queen trade again. Oh, maybe you want no, yeah. Okay, I can offer the queen trade because you can't. Is that better? He might just take me up on it. And I don't really want to trade queens exactly. And if he doesn't take me up on it, well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I will go here. Wow. Hello, Bavini. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my nighttime gal. Do 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 do. I mean, his pieces are very awkward, and I have more freedom, but he has the bishop pair, and I have no plan. That's the worst part. I've got no plan. I have no plan. Opponent disconnected. And he's back. And he has a 4-bar connection. How do people do that? And now he moves. Ooh, wow, he dropped a lot of rating recently. Okay, so he does trade queens. And he wants to keep his bishop pair. Can't say I don't blame him. A4, do I want to commit to such a move? I do worsen his light scored bishop. But then he might be able to put something on b4. Should I maybe f4, f5? Is that? It's so committal though. I don't know if I want to be doing that. It's tempting though for sure. I think he's going to play. I think he might play knight c6. So knight c6. Do I want to trade? I think I do. And then he's going to go BC. And then play C5. Yeah, I don't like it. That's strong for him. And I think I have to take, if yeah, depending on what I do. Unless I play like rook e1 here, and then or maybe not. Like, I guess I don't. I could always go knight f3. Yeah, I'm probably just overthinking at this point. But yeah, this night's always awkward, eh? This night is awkward. I should. Where do I want it though? Where's better? Here? I'm not getting there. Yeah, I've got. I don't know. Should I try for that? That seems wrong. It just seems wrong. F4, F5. Oh God, it seems so wrong. Knight C6. Okay, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Now, like if I am ever going to do it, now is the time because he's awkward. He's got a knight on E7. His bishop's on F8. So yeah, maybe it's just a weird. Like if I had queens on, then attacking. Yeah, okay. So now he's created some weaknesses. I feel. I wonder if I could sack a pawn here. Is that too much? Yeah, That's too much. Let's not get carried away. Dare I play G4? I might. I'm just gonna. I played F4. I'm all in. So, yeah, G4. Let's look at it from Black's perspective here. Yeah, interesting. It's just that, again, his knight is on e7, his bishop's on f8. Now seems like a decent time to attack when he's uncoordinated in this brief moment in time. Okay, h5. Now things are getting complicated, and I don't have much time. I don't want to push because then he can just play knight f5. So I might have to play h3. I don't think I want to take. Yeah, I mean, I want control of f5. So h3 is what I'm playing. Am I screwed after takes rook h4? No, I think I have bishop e2, but that would have been my only. That would have been my only saving move there. So I'm lucky I had it because I didn't anticipate it. Yeah. Takes rook h4. And I just happened to have bishop e2. Otherwise, I would have to play g5, and then he puts his knight in here, which I don't like. But his light squared bishop is bad. These two bishops suck now. So my f4 g4 idea was, I think, not bad. Because his bishops are suddenly terrible. This one can be improved easily. This one is harder to improve. Yeah, so if I take, then he can take with a pawn and then play c5 again. And then he's got an attack here. If I... Then he's going to improve this bishop too. And now suddenly my light squared bishop sucks. I need to, my light, except it does control here. Okay. I don't think I want to take though, because this is too strong. So maybe I'll go to knight e2. And then if he gives me a check, I just move. I don't mind it so much. Yeah, and it's going to be kind of a closed. Oh, but then he can do this. He can do that. Ooh, yeah. I might have to take just because if I spend a tempo retreating, he can take on g4. What if I retreat this way and then takes? Can I defend it? If I go knight f3 takes. Sorry, what? Sorry, knight f3 takes, and then yeah, actually that might work. Knight f3. I'm covering h4. Okay, I'll try for that. I cover h4 now, so if hg rook h4, I can take. So bishop c5. I just go king g2. Yeah, I'm kind of in the zone now, thinking wise. I think I'm making good decisions. Okay, if he plays d4, I'm planning knight e4. I mean, that has to be good. Bishop e7. Then I just keep the knight there as a constant scare. I don't have anywhere good to put it. Or maybe I play knight e2. Then that forces bishop c5. I don't know, because how do I attack it again? I would have to put a rook on d1 and then move my bishop. Doable. Okay. Is his idea bishop h6? If it is, then I just move this knight somewhere. I do not want to play g5. Although it would be a tempo move, I would rather not give him f5. Okay. So this is available. Maybe I go knight a4. That loses a pawn though. Okay. Knight g5. He has two ways to defend it. Bishop e8. Which I don't see. To be an issue for him. There is this sack which I'm looking at. Honestly, that is kind of interesting because I get a lot of my 3 pawns are looking pretty awesome. That's actually pretty damn interesting. Tick, tick, tick. But there's always still this. So maybe I should just play king g2 actually here. Because there's still the problems of my knight being the only defender of h4. Do I want to trade rooks here? Possibly. What would the net effect of that is that essentially my a rook becomes active. So not a terrible idea. Although I suspect that he'll just try to get me to trade him. Okay, so his pawns are on light squares. Debatable if I want to keep this bishop or not. A3, then I don't have to blockade this with a knight. I could blockade it with the pawn. So yeah, maybe a3 here. Yeah, a3 takes, and then it is kind of a closed position. 2 knights against 2 bishops, though. That's a big decision. But yeah, I'm not getting. Do I want to spend a3 to do it, though? Maybe I just let him do it on his own move. Yeah, I might do that. Plus, then I have the c file to play with, too. Knight e2. I don't know. I really don't mind getting rid of this bishop. Okay, maybe I'll just continue here. But I think okay. I'm running out of time, but I think he'll just play bishop g7. So that's what I'm not really sure about. Bishop g7, knight g5, bishop e8. Yeah, same idea. Okay, I'm going to make him commit to this now. And then, I don't know. It's pretty equal. I guess I put a knight on d4. Yeah, it's pretty equal. It feels like. Yeah, because my knights don't really have anywhere good to go. I don't think I'm better. He doesn't want it. Okay, so knight a4 again runs into knight e5. No, that would be a blunder. Was it always a blunder? Because I have check. But then king. Oh, in this case it will work. Because then if he takes, I have this follow-up. Yeah, I might have knight e4 here. Oh, let me just calculate that again. And if he goes anywhere else, nothing else is scary. Yeah, if he takes here, yeah, I give the check first, and then I recapture, and then I hit an f7. And if he avoids it altogether, well, that's probably what he'll do. Yeah, I guess he could just avoid it, and then I have no follow-up. Okay, maybe I'll go rook. Okay, first of all, is he threatening anything with his last move? I don't know. I'm gonna go rook c1. Damn, that was an interesting idea though. But yeah, knight e4, he can just go king f or king c7. So the difference now is now I have c4. Although this bishop is a little sketchy here. Ooh, there might have been a problem with another problem with that too, that whole thing, because after rather knight takes f7, he can take on h1, and then it's actually equal. I think it's equal there. Then again, my bishop would be hitting g6. Okay. Things are getting a little wild now. He stops that whole idea, and I think I'll just plop into here now. Two and a half minutes. I could actually trade off all the rooks. But it cost me a tempo to do that. So I don't want to do that. It cost me a tempo plus my king is on a worse square on h1. Now I should probably keep playing on the queen side. So start with a blockade, maybe. I don't really want to trade though. I mean, the closed position should favor me because I have the two knights. Okay, so yeah, if I go here, I don't really want to trade the knights. Oh, there's always this idea down the road too. Maybe I'm running out of time here, but I don't really want to trade the knights. Don't really want to trade the knights, but I will. I don't, yeah, because with his knight gone, then I might have f5 because he's not on here anymore. So, like just taking it if it's my move here, can I play f5? F5. Take. No, I can't even. Not as long as his bishop is here. And even if it wasn't, that's a deck of cards. Yeah. If this knight is gone though, I might even be able to play knight g5, allow him to take, and then get this structure. It might be playable without his knight. And he has a light squared bishop, so that actually may be playable. Not ideal though. Certainly not ideal. Yeah, I'm trying to get something going. If it was my turn here, I might trade on c6 because then his light squared bishop really is bad. But it's already bad though. But then his knight, if I can keep the position closed, I feel him having a knight gives him more opportunities to play in the closed position here. If I get rid of his knight, I think it's I could be wrong. I think it's a little harder for him to play, but it also trades material, which puts less pieces on the board. So I don't know. But if it was my move, yeah, I think I would take. And then again, I could trade all of the rooks off. And then, okay, so he wants G5. Interesting. But then I just play F5. And that should be totally fine. Yeah. I am going to take, as I promised. And then I don't want to go here because I'm not threatening. I'm not taking that bishop. Was he scared of sacks? Is that why he did that? Okay. Well, anyways, it doesn't matter now. Now do I want to close the position further? Maybe, but maybe no buts. Maybe I do want to close it now. Ooh, is this a concern? Maybe I should do it just to blockade, but I'm not going to take his. Okay, one more thing though. If I go knight d4 again, now this is a problem. Is it though? Because I push and then if takes. Ooh, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. No, I don't want to move it. Maybe I'll just move my king instead. And then he's going to, I don't know what he's going to do. Okay, I'm going to move the king instead. I just want to get off of this lineup with his bishop. Yeah, the other option was to trade twice. I don't know. A minute and a half on the clock. It's nice that I have one bishop though, and maybe I should try to decide because this is his good bishop. That is definitely his good bishop. So I want that bishop. I want to trade my knight for that bishop. That's what we want. And I do not want to trade this bishop at all because this is my good bishop. Very good bishop, very bad bishop. So I do not want this, and I do not want to trade this. I only want to trade my knight for this bishop. I don't want to trade this for this even. So I've worked that out, but good luck. Well, I could bait him. Maybe I do play knight g5. Let him give me these double pawns and weakening my e-pawn. And then I trade rooks. If we trade, well, just imagine all the rooks off the board. Then I have probably is still pretty. It's hard because then how do I break open, right? Yeah, that won't do it, unfortunately. I would like to trade this for this under better circumstances. This is a little too much. Yeah. Like, for example, I could bait him this way. Hopefully this isn't too loud on the microphone, moving it like this. But, yeah, knight h4. That gives him an opportunity to double up, though. Okay, yeah, he really doesn't know what to do either. Yeah, I could just go here just to blockade the pawn. No, but again, there is this, right? That's the whole reason behind everything. So I could put this on a dark square, which I think I will do, except this. Okay, I don't have much time. I'm going to push. I just don't like it because it's fixing the structure, and I don't really want to do that. Less opportunities to win. If he plays rook h5, yeah, I will take, I think. Do I have time to double up as well? Maybe I do, right? Why not? Rook h4. I'm not sure if I would want to give him a passer. What do I think about that? I could then blockade it and then play bishop e2, and he's... Yeah, maybe I will. I will take for that reason. That seems like a decent plan. So I don't think rook h5 is the thing. Oh yeah, so my thinking was pretty good this game overall. Like, my brain has been analyzing. Hello, John. Please don't suggest things while I can do it. No, I don't want the knight to f6. Well, I mean, possibly, but yeah, please don't suggest stuff. Possibly, because to have him trade it, but he can just dance around it. Like, he can just move the rook wherever. And I'm not really doing anything there. But yeah, it is an idea. It is an idea. So I think he's just resigning himself to a draw now because he's just moving back and forth. He is lower rated. Now, what about rook h6? Probably a bad idea. Probably a bad idea. If I go rook h4... No, maybe rook h2, because then I can take the knight this way. And then maybe rook h2. I'm going to go rook h2 here. Because if he takes, I take with the knight. Yeah, okay, yeah, I think I want to take with the knight. Here, okay, he took quite quickly. Yeah, and now, I don't know, h6 maybe? Knight h6 is interesting. Knight h6, knight e8. Kind of just shuts me down. But then maybe I can play here. Maybe then, then he spent a move doing that, but he comes in here after. I just come back. Possibly. I can make him think about it anyways. Okay. Oh, he's got that, eh? Should I go here first? Just to prevent that? That doesn't really help. Okay. But what's he doing? Like, I don't understand. Rook h8 does nothing. If he comes here, so what? He's never doing anything. I might go here anyways though, because he can't do anything about it. Like, he's got no moves here, so. "29 seconds. Ugh. Yeah. So if he stays on the file, okay, now that definitely makes me think that. Okay, yeah. So yeah, maybe now I come. Oh yeah, he gets, but he can never do anything though, right? He should never be able to do anything. Is this a thing? Oh, this is a thing. Oh, potentially. Okay. Oh, yeah, I don't like that. That can cause me a headache here. Bishop c5. Okay, well, I can kick him out this way, but I might just be putting him... Well, I guess he would have to play rook f8. Oh, I am tired. When I'm tired, my eyes get itchy. But yeah, this is bishop c5 complicated matters. I still want to trade these pieces, I think. Well, no, now I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't quite matter the piece trades exactly, because I mean, obviously, if my bishop can get behind, but in a closed position, that's not going to happen. I'm not going to get behind here to go after its pawns. Are there ideas of... That's, I mean, not in the way that this is constructed. No, I don't really like knight f6. It doesn't seem... No, I think I prefer knight h6 if I move the knight at all. This really doesn't do anything. Yeah, tough game. If I do play knight h6, then bishop e3 is a bit of an issue. I would have to play rook f1, and that could get annoying quickly. Yeah, so this is I did not... This is an annoying move. Then again, he is going to have to defend f7. Yeah, I don't mind putting these on dark squares, because I have a light squared bishop. So every pawn... That's funny. All my pawns are on dark squares. All of his are on light squares. So, yeah, that's kind of funny. Okay, I am just going to tuck here, get some increment going. And actually, bishop e3 never would have been a problem anyways, because my king's defending. You know, yeah, so I need... Like, getting rid of this bishop would be great. Okay, let's just go here. It stops d4. So stops d4. He might play bishop here or bring in his king. Probably he should bring in the king. Then its rook doesn't have to passively defend. Bishop takes g6. Could that ever be something? Bishop takes here. Could that ever be something? It's just too hard with against two bishops. Like, breakthroughs don't... Yeah, he brings in the king. Okay, he listens to everything I say. Hey. Okay, let's just bring the knight back, get some increment going. Yeah, so king e7. And I just go back and forth. He might be able to make progress. I'm not. But I'll be satisfied with a draw. Playing an opening I don't know. That's interesting. No point of that. I have to come in here. I don't know. Let's just go back. I don't know what's happening. I don't want to get too low on the clock. I don't have a plan, so I'll let him use his time to think of a plan. But yeah, he could bring the king here and then his rook here and then try some trickery, some chicanery. That's, yeah, it's not so simple. B4 is interesting. I don't really want to commit to it though. Gives me 2 backwards pawns. Okay. Yeah, just moving a little quicker here. Time pressure is leaning more his way. And again, I don't have a plan, so. I'm still looking for a plan. I'm not hoping for a draw. I'm still looking for a plan, but I'm not going to spend time doing so. That's for him. That's for him to do. He can work that out on his own time. Go here. Yeah, so maybe he has some idea now. Maybe he has some idea. Long game, eh? We've built up quite the increment. Well, that's not what I mean. We built up the clock quite a bit. I wonder if I can go here now. Yeah, after the game, you can certainly say it. Or if it's like no longer possible. Or okay, so what if I come here now? I wonder if I had that last move. No, I didn't. Yeah, so what if I go knight f6 now? I always kind of wanted this trade anyways. But if he just ignores it, I'm not getting anything out of it. Okay, so yeah, he's going to play here now. I don't know. Let's go here. Do I want to offer a rook trade? Scary. Scary to do that. Blockade with the rook for a move. Then he's going to stay on this diagonal. Can do it for fun. Oh, I got to. Oh my God. Okay, I got to be careful. I've got ways to deal with it, but I got to be careful. I almost let him infiltrate. Rook h1. Ugh. Yeah, he's going to have to consider that now. Rook h1. Do I want to? Okay. Ooh. Yeah, let's go back. Okay. Yeah, I'm not. Keep the rook in the back rank. I don't want shenanigans to happen that way. Okay. Does he want me to let him sack the exchange? That could be interesting. That might be playable for him. I don't know. Okay, so he can't play that immediately, but he could later. He might be making progress there. Yeah, I'm just talking to myself. Yeah. So rook h1, if he pushes. Ooh, that, I mean, yeah, then we're kind of cooking something. Check. It's still nothing though. Now do I play b4? It's scary. Scary. I'd rather not. Okay, rook h1, d4. I can't allow that. Well, no, well, he can't do it now, but like he moves here, for example. Like rook h1, bishop a8. Bingo. Still doesn't work for him though, because I still just take and then I take here. But then he can come back. Yeah, it's kind of complicated. Okay, I'll go here. But the thing is, this is not even a real threat anyways, you know. This is 100% not a real threat. No threats. Other than forcing a trade of rooks. So he is scared of it though. He's scared of it. Okay, I could go for this trade. I could go for the trade, which is what I wanted before. That is his good bishop. So I mean, I could go for that. Shall I? And take with a G pawn. Otherwise he gets strong center pawns potentially. Then again, I should consider it. It was worth considering, but no, I prefer taking with the G pawn. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if that was wise. Okay. I don't know if I want to give him this anymore, because suddenly with same... There's a lot to think about here. I don't know what to do. Okay, yeah. Okay. Bring the king back. I'm thinking if he takes, then my king comes in here, and that seems good, but he also has a huge majority. Not a huge majority. He's got a majority over here. So I'm not 100% sure. My king is more active, slightly. I don't think he's going to take. I'd be very surprised if he took. Long ass game. Holy smokes. What a boring long game. Okay, yeah, he doesn't, and he's putting it to me. Yeah, which way do I want to go? I can't make any inroads if I come here, so maybe I should play on the queen side. I just realized that this is a threat too, so king e2 stops that. So let's go king e2. But this is a constant threat. Yeah, this bishop is strong. Maybe I shouldn't have traded rooks. Who knows? We will never know. His king's never doing anything, but I don't want to allow that. Now, he could come in here. So this is actually annoying. I'm going to bring the knight back because then I'm controlling h2 if he ever decides to go knight g2 or knight g1. Yeah, and now he's improving his... Okay, but now he can't come here or here. So now I can move my king because his bishop can't come in. He keeps knocking, but you can't come in. And then maybe b4, but I'm scared of a5. If I play b4, I'm always scared of a5. But then again, if I don't touch anything, takes, and I should be okay. Maybe I'll do that. Scary though. Okay, but it gives me a bit more space. But I like that my knight controls his bishop here. I think he'll play bishop a7 just because now my knight can't really or shouldn't really move. And maybe I'll just move my bishop back and forth while I think and get some increment back. So now it's incumbent upon black to figure out some way to progress the position. And I'm going to do that same thing I did before. We'll just move back and forth. But yeah, I don't see how black makes progress here. Maybe put the king here and then push. But I'm just getting a free pawn. I don't see how black gets anything here. Yeah, so we're going to see a lot of time build up here because I'm just going to move back and forth here. So a very grueling, boring game overall. And I will lose, I think I'll just lose 1 point with a draw. I'm only 50 points higher. Yeah, so just going to move back and forth. I guess he's going to try king here and then push, but again, I'm just going to keep going back and forth. If Hello Chess 2.0, if he takes, yeah, I recapture. I just don't know how he makes progress. Yeah, I just don't know how. There is bishop e1, but I'm already protecting this. And as long as he can't go to f or to c1, which he can't, I'm fine. So this is the golden ticket. I just go back and forth. Yeah. Now, if his king strays too far away, he's still okay, but he has to be a little bit careful because knight h6. Yeah, knight h6, he has one way to defend, but he's got to be a little bit careful. And I'm just wondering, well, first of all, yeah, just keep going back and forth for now. But I am wondering, well, no, I don't want to go down those waters because this could potentially be a problem. So yeah, just gonna go back and forth. I see no way for black to progress. But what a long game. Move 66 here. And I'm not offering a draw because it should be my opponent that offered the draw because he's got more time. And also I'm repeating. He's avoiding the repeats. So yeah, just going to repeat here. My knight is perfectly placed to stop his dark squared bishop from entering. So he'll have to make a move eventually, or it'll be a 50. The 50 move rule will kick in. Okay. I don't like that. I don't like that. So I did just lose 1 point. I don't like that he played on forever and didn't. I mean, to be fair, I didn't offer a draw, but I was moving back and forth. So I don't really like that. Like, it's kind of annoying. He wasn't trying. Like, he wasn't. Yeah, you know what I mean? I get annoyed easily, but like that game was much longer than it needed to be. He wasn't progressing at all, just shuffling pieces, not doing anything. Okay, give me a second, because I want to look that up, the opening up. Okay, sorry, reading chat. When he brought his king to g7, and I had my bishop on e2, a4. I'll try to remember that when I look at it. Okay, but let me do a quick analysis without the engine. So I think this is my first time playing knight c3 in a classical game. So you got to give me points for bravery on doing that, playing an opening I don't know. I did not like my position here. I mean, I give him the bishop pair right out of the gate. So I'm not sure what I should have done. I was thinking knight e2. Maybe like knight e2 and then knight f4. Maybe I could have played knight e2. I did consider it. And then I didn't like this position. So I didn't think black was greatly poised either, but kind of a weird position for white to have. We trade queens. I play very aggressively, which I think gave me a good position. And yeah, then we got this position here. And then we had a ton of shuffling around here. So Hugh said when his king with g7, that's a long time from now. So, but yeah, nothing really happened. So you're saying here, you're thinking a4? I don't know. I'm pretty scared of that because his bishops they're already covering that. My knight's on the other side of the board. So his rook can come in and his bishops can play. My knight's over here. I'm not sure if I'd like a4. It's kind of scary to me. And if his rook might be able to get active here, plus his bishops, that's very scary to me. My knight's too slow, I think, to do that. I think this was a little bit of a mistake. I mean, objectively, it might have been okay, but it's dangerous because rook h1. I guess I had rook h1 covered. Why? Why was I scared of that? Okay, I got scared. I guess I had it covered. Okay. Yeah, in hindsight, well, I guess, yeah, he just kicks me out anyways, so, yeah. Yeah, there's not really too much to say. It was pretty dead. Yeah, okay. Let's look at that with the engine now. And I'm going to look up that opening. Hello, Rationally. How's it going? So a6. Yeah, a6. So my repertoire. has knight f3 as the main line and my move. I played e5, so e5 is actually terrible. E5 is terrible there. Wow, can you see the graph? So I was winning at one point. Interesting. But other than that, it was, that's what it felt like. Dull. A very boring game. Okay, just give me 1 second. This is unrelated. Completely. I'm just giving CPT a different position to run. So bear with me for 45 seconds here. Yeah, you just got to stare at my face, unfortunately, for another 30 seconds. Almost done. What a stream, eh? What a stream. You just got to stare at me like this. Awkward. Okay, I put 10 more seconds and I'm ready here. Okay, sorry about that. Boom. Is anybody still here after that? Okay, so I'm curious. There was a point where I was winning. So here I played e5. I'm brand new to this opening, knight c3 in the French. So you can it shows here. Now, it's bad because c5 right away and black is equal, dead equal, undermines our e5 pawn immediately. And we don't have we don't have like queen g4 that white often has, because the bishop in the winner has not come out. The knight has not rebooted itself. So g6 is not currently weak. So yeah, d4 gets undermined right away. So I think, well, let's look at the Masters database. So knight f3 or bishop d3. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so bishop d3 and then c5. Yeah, I just don't know I just do not know these main French lines. And then our development is better. I guess that's the argument here. Slightly. Okay, but yeah, so I played e5. It's not like losing. It's equal now, but yeah, but h6 did not capitalize on the opportunity to play c5 here for black. By the way, I got a new internet connection today and a new modem, and I changed my streaming settings. Do you guys notice a better quality on the video or not? I'm guessing no. Otherwise, you guys might have been like, wow, the quality is so much better. So I'm not sure if it's better. I'm guessing it's not. Guessing it's not. Which is a shame. I was hoping it would be. Okay, but yeah, I played bishop d3, knight c6, bishop e3. So this was all actually okay. Slightly better here, instead of bishop e3 was just castling. Interesting. So I'm letting black take on d4 and then knight e2. And if bishop c5, I guess white is in no hurry to recapture the pawn. Yeah, I'm just not familiar with these positions enough to like rook b1 is fine. So I'm just not comfortable with not, regaining my pawn here. I'm not even getting a lot of activity. So, but I guess eventually we can push out this bishop or rook b1, b4. Eventually we can recapture the pawn. It's hard for black to hold on to, I guess. So I didn't have to defend it. This was all fine. Yeah, I wasn't sure about knight b3. It does want knight ce2 or queen g4. This is, I guess, retreating a little bit too passively. So I wasn't really sure about what I was going to do here. So I lose a pawn, but we have too much action, I guess. Knight b3, and now his queen is starting to get awkward, but I cut off my rook, so this is kind of scary. Yeah, kind of a wild position. I guess queen d2 is another option, and his queen is low on escape squares. Okay, so a poison pawn, and this was all fine. Yeah, I wanted to look at this again. So my f4 move, it's yeah, one of the top moves, so that was fine. And g4, not in the top 5, but playable. And yeah, this was all good. Now this knight f3 move is the best move, and I'm happy that I saw this idea, because I've fallen for that type of thing before, especially like in blitz. So happy that I didn't let that happen to me. And this is all just equal. Yeah, equal. Nothing, dead equal. But then I was winning here. +2. Knight f6. Now, yeah, I remember in the game thinking, yeah, did I have like a fork there? So knight f6, he has to take, because otherwise I'm going to win a piece. And we have to take with the g pawn. And why is this winning? So, well, his king is very awkward right now, but let's just say he goes king e8. It's a hard continuation. Well, okay, maybe no, I thought it was just one move. There's more than one move. But then I guess his rook is awkward for a moment, and then we can apparently play on the queen side here. We have an opportunity now. b3 is one of the best moves, or bishop f3. But yeah, White is just completely winning here. So b3, and let's just say, yeah, and it's hard for his rook to come back because of this. So he's got to spend a lot of moves just to get his rook back, and meanwhile, we can exploit that. Yeah, that would just win us a pawn. So he might want to take instead. Yeah, we just went, wow. That's not so simple to see, though. But yeah, that's interesting, eh? Knight f6 was an opportunity to win the game. He has to take, and then his rook is just going to take too long to get back to defend. And then we actually have time here to win a pawn and to break through on the queen side. So there was an opportunity there. But instead, yeah, I just kept continuing, because I was just looking for a draw at this point, and I played knight h6, and yeah, just kept repeating, and this was just a dead draw for the rest of the game. Yeah. Okay, so unfortunately I lost a point, but that's not too bad. I'm going to switch to I'm going to play a rapid game, I think. Well, I'm going to run a poll. I'll run a poll. I'm going to run a poll on what you guys would like to see me do. So I'll give some options here. Not another classical though, because that was I spent like over an hour on that. So I'll say rapid, blitz, and blindfold, I guess, are the options. Okay. Or I should have thrown in a fourth one. Can I edit it? No. I should have thrown in puzzles too, but nobody ever likes to see me do puzzles. People hate puzzles. To watch them anyways. So we'll see if we first of all, if we get any votes. There might be nobody watching this right now. I think I lost everybody when I did the full webcam view for 30 seconds. Oh, okay. No, I got one vote. Wait 30 seconds, see if we get another vote here. Yeah, 2 votes. Okay. Thank you for voting. So it's rapid. And then I'm just going to do one more vote to see if you'd rather me do it on chess.com or Lichess. So on Lichess Rapid, I'm about... did I give 2 options on this? I might not... Yeah, I think I did. I just didn't name it correctly. Okay. Oh, it got 2. Oh, chess.com, unanimous. Okay. So I will update the stream title. So I'm like 5 wins away from a new personal best on chess.com Rapid. Okay, should be fine now. Ooh, it's a little laggy, eh? Okay, here we go. Rapid now on chess.com should be loaded fine. Okay, playing, is this what, Ethiopia? No, Uzbekistan. Okay, we are white playing against the Scandi. I don't like playing against the Scandi. I don't hate it, but okay, I haven't seen that before. Haven't seen that before. That's just castle. Maybe rook e1 or knight e5. Yeah, knight. Is it still too late? I mean, is it too late? Okay, he's a fast player. I'm gonna go for action here. Although bishop g5, it looks nice too, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna go knight e5 though. I'm gonna go for action here. Now I can take on f7, I think. It's a little premature. Okay, I'll go queen e2 and then maybe bishop g5. Yeah, so again I have knight f7, but his bishop's protected. No, but that's I'll get 2 pawns and the rook. I kind of like that. I think I will go for it here. I get 2 pawns and a rook for the 2 active minors. Hopefully that's enough compensation. This tactic is like, yeah, so common in the woodpecker method. So I think I want to take with the bishop, but I just want to look at taking with the queen. I'm not sure about, yeah, that's interesting though, because then I can trade close into an endgame war, which I do kind of like. Yeah, because if I take here, he just has Queen F8. But yeah, but he's getting that. Yeah, it's kind of tough. I don't know which way. He needs to protect it, right? So, like he can just move this queen wherever, and then check. Take check. No, I guess I'll take. I guess I'll take with the bishop. Then my queen's not, obligated. Okay, so it's the same thing. I think I just wasted time on that. Okay. Was it worth it? I don't know. I might go F3. Do I want to allow this? Do I want to block here? I really don't. I'm wasting all my time though. I don't know. Maybe that was not good. Maybe it was a little premature what I did. Knight B5. No, I get checkmated. I'd rather not be checkmated. There's F3, but I don't like undefending this, but maybe that's okay. F3 and then bishop D2. Oh, he's out for blood. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe was that, maybe that was silly what I did. I could go G3, but then he's going to get F3. He will get F3. So am I screwed here? My God, he's fast. H3. Goodbye, dark squares. I do have a bishop though, but he's coming in here. Okay, this feels really like a really bad idea. So let's play it. Yeah, I guess my whole thing here was premature. Okay. Here or here? I'm thinking. Yeah, no, then I can leave this one to the. Yeah, maybe I go Queen D2. I don't know. This is all. He's got too many pieces, man. Like, maybe it was not good what I did. Okay, it's threatening bishop F3. I can go here. That's probably terrible if knight comes in. Oh, guys, queen coming in. This is a disaster. What a disaster. What a disaster. I just get killed on chess.com, man. Okay, welcome. Welcome, knights. Probably just goes 95. I don't know. Ah, what a disaster. Holy smokes. Mate in 2. Fuck. Okay, that was terrible. Wow. I just got crushed and he didn't even spend a minute. He spent 50 seconds to beat me. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll play another one. I'm not going to analyze that one. Wow, he beat me in 50 seconds. Just crushed me. He's 2100 blitz. Why is his rapid so low? It's so dumb. No, 2100 blitz. Of course I'm going to lose. Zagreb, right? I think I go E5 here. This is so rare. Yeah, but that last game, pretty annoying. It's not an even fair. Like, that's not a fair fight. I want a fair game. Like you know, that guy's underrated. So I'm kind of tilted now from that. 2100 blitz. It beats me in 50 seconds. He beats me in 50 seconds. Crushes me. Okay. I don't know if I want knight c6 or knight bd7. b5 even? No. Okay, I'm going to go knight bd7. I'm hoping to push d5 eventually. Okay, maybe I'll go b5 first. Because I said so. I don't know, I'm just more used to that. And then maybe queen c7, or I might go knight b6. Knight b6, d5, bishop b6 takes, and then he's on here. So it doesn't work. It doesn't work. So I will go queen c7. Queen c7, knight d5, bishop takes. I think I'm okay with. I guess I could actually go knight takes in this case. Yeah. Okay. Well, I will take. Another fast player, spending only 30 seconds. Why are these chess.com players so fast, huh? Okay, I've got knight c5, maybe d5. d5, I'm losing my bishop. Bishop, yeah, is... So I can go bishop c4. What am I achieving with that? I might just be improving his rook. Maybe knight c5. Then this bishop can survive. Maybe I'll go for that. Maybe another option was to take on b3 and then knight c5, but no, this should be okay. But these chess.com players are so fast. I don't know why. More kids on chess.com. 11 viewers all of a sudden. I don't know why. I want to take a look at my count. I want to see if... Does it show? No, it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, I'm still tilted from the last game. It just... People make new accounts left and right, and it's... Actually, that last guy's account wasn't new, but that's his rapid rating was not normal. Okay, so knight d4... I can play bishop c4, but so what? I don't think I mind him taking. I think I screwed up here. I think he had e5. He did have e5. Whoops. So I could go to... Yeah, let's get off of that to start. Let's just go here. Yeah, I blundered. He had e5 last move. I got lucky. I'm sure you all saw that. Yeah. And now he's coming to attack like kind of like a Grand Prix style. Time to jettison off my pawn. I've got 3 defenders. So that'll just wipe everything out, right? Right. So it's playable. If f5, then if f5, then I'm losing it. Yeah, d5, f5, because then I'm removing one of my defenders from that. So still premature. Actually, that's not true. I could come in here and then play. That's scary though. Because next move he's gonna do it. Maybe I will reroute, but can I do that? Because then e5. Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Bishop is awkward on e6, and I might play rook f8 too, but I think I'm going to put it on. Reroute it to b7. Yeah, I'm still upset about that last game. It's just getting crushed on the clock and on the board. He won in 55 seconds, and I got mated. Or did I get mated? I can't remember, but I don't think I got mated. But it was just like so not even close. It's just, what type of pairing is that, you know? What type of pairing is that? Oh, I'm actually crying from this. I am so tired. Yeah, so this will be an interesting opening to look at more. Actually, while waiting, I'm going to look at his account because I'm curious. Okay. Interesting. He drew a player that just got banned a few days ago for fair play. Okay, we got him thinking. Yeah, I don't really know what. Yeah, I guess I should take. I could just move the queen because I don't really mind him taking here so much. But no, I think, whoops, I think taking makes sense because I can open up here. So I think I go rook e8 first. I'm not sure if the move order mattered, but so I could go bishop h4. Could do that. If he comes in here. It's interesting. I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try. So queen f3. And just keep the bishop there. Ooh, he's got this, eh? Shit. Okay, so yeah, maybe so queen f3, bishop b7. Ugh, still ugly, eh? Still ugly. Yeah, not a nice position. These chess are complicated. They're just too strong. Like, they're either too strong or too weak. Yeah, it's a weird thing. I don't get equal games. It feels like that on chess.com. Like I'm either winning easily or I'm losing tremendously. It's hard to get a close game. It feels. Okay. Anyways, yeah. Queen f3. Then this is. Oh, he goes for it. He goes for it anyways. Yeah. So he might play knight c6. Nope. He's going to still keep on attacking. Okay. I could offer oh, I can't do that because then he's got this fork. Yeah, this looks kind of strong. Okay, so bishop b7. He gets a passed pawn. Yeah, I hate that. I'm going to have to just play around it. I'm going to have to play around that. So maybe I double up to start. And we've got to watch my clock. There's no increment here. So if he plays f6, can I survive that? I didn't even check if I could survive that. I might not even be able to. Yeah, but this looks like a game over. These chess accomplishments are just too strong. Yeah, this might have been winning though, f6. Because how do I deal with that? So maybe, so f6, allow that. And even so, I've got other weaknesses. Okay, whatever, f6. I can't allow him to play f6. I think he was winning last move just immediately with f6, but okay, he might go here because now he's threatening queen f3. He might try it. I might just play queen. Yeah, I might play queen f7 there. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it just feels chess is hard. Everyone is good, but me. Just getting crushed every game. It's tough. Where are the, yeah, and then yeah, I was going to sack everything here. Has to be done. Shouldn't matter too much how he recaptures. Interesting if he has a little Zwischenzug. Okay, now does it matter how I recapture? It could. Oh fuck! I gotta. Sorry for my language. Sorry for my language, but what a blunder, hey? But I had to take with the queen. Yeah, that's just so annoying. I had to take with the queen. I can go check here, I think. No, I'm just down. Yeah, that's just annoying. I had to take with the queen. I mean, a second after I made the move, eh? So frustrating. Yeah, game over there. I actually was I was actually fine there. Yeah, that's going to be it for me today. That's just a bad game to end on. Okay, terrible. Yeah, I think had I just taken with the queen here. I mean, I am still down a piece, so maybe I shouldn't be so like. I have pawns for the piece, but I am just down a piece. My pieces are active, but I'm only up 2 pawns for the piece, so it's still rough. What's the eval here? Yeah, I'm still just losing, so that actually makes me feel better that I'm still losing. But I'm just getting crushed every game on chess.com. It hurts. Like, when do I get to win or draw? You know, like I just get crushed. It's not even the games are not close. And like look how often this guy wins. He doesn't lose. I know it's cut off on the screen a bit, but he just wins everything. He loses 1 in like 10 games. And he draws a guy that got that was banned for cheating. So like 1, 2, 3, 4. He only has 4 losses out of the last 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 4 losses. He won 16 out of his last 20 games. Like, how am I supposed to beat such guys? You know? He lost 4 out of 20 his last 20 games. Or it could be more than that, but that's, yeah. Just, and then the guy before that, Well, he's 2100 blitz. So the games just are not, like, my opponents are just too strong for me. I don't get equal, like, opponents. I just get crushed. This is the other guy. I know it's cut off again. Can you see more if I do it this way? Maybe not, but. Okay, anyways, I'm going to leave it there. Sorry for kind of a bad stream. But, well, I don't know. I tried. What can you do? I'll stick at it.